Alright, how you doing there, YouTube viewers? This is what I've been doing over the last couple of days. I built some frame mount truck camper tie downs. I bought these out of these other stuff that I had laying around. The square tube I actually had to buy. Probably got about $40 in it. This piece here will get welded to the trailer hitch. This will be where the tie down from the truck camper goes. Hooks in here. There's a pin in here. When you pull this out when you don't need it, this won't be visible. So that's kind of nice. That's the rear one. This is the one I made for the front. This will go on the truck's frame here. I can bolt it or weld it in. This piece here comes up under the bed rail. It takes a bolt for the bed to hold this in. And, bolts on the bottom, you can either bolt it in or weld it in. And again, a similar piece. Only you need this on the truck. Put the pin in it, but you don't need it. Pull the pin, pull this out, and this is under the truck. You can't see it. And got this idea of looking at the torque lift system, which is about $500 for the front and rear. And I guess they're really nice, but not $500 nice. And I can make them, so that's what I did. I've got one more rear one to build, and then I can mount it to the truck. I'm going to try to walk in here and show you the other pieces. What's going on in here. These are a couple of arms I'm building. These are little tabs I have to weld on. There's another one over there. And if you see that big pile of steel in the background, that's 4 more solar trackers I'm building. Just never ends around here. So anyway, I'll bring this back in a little while when I get them closer to being done. I just thought I'd share that. This was pretty much just square tubing and some metal pieces I had laying around, and get outside and work in the shop a little bit and you can build this stuff. Alright, I'll give you an update in a little while. Alright, here's where I'm at so far with my DIY truck frame mount camper tie downs. That's what they look like for the back before I weld them on. This one here, I'll try to roll over slowly. It's just not easy for me. There's a shot underneath. Because everything's tangled. That's how I just welded them on. And then here they have a pin. Your tie down from the camper will go through this eye and lift up. Now when you want to take them off, it's hard to do. Filming part, I mean. And you just pull this out. Now when you walk by the truck, there's nothing but the side of the truck. These aren't sticking out where you can bang yourself on. And just slide back in, put your pin in. You're ready to go. And that's it, they weld it all up. Alright, that's the driver's side's done. I'm going to continue on, get the other side on, and then I'll do the fronts. That's it for now. Alright, I just wanted to give a look at what that looks like put together. before I stick it into the truck. That's basically angle iron and some, I think it's each 1.5 inches and 1.125 tubing. I'll have to look at the paper, I forgot. That's the only thing I bought. Pretty simple to make, it just took a little time to put the pieces together. Worked out nice. So anybody wants to put these together, there's your idea for you. Not that difficult, you just gotta get after it. Okay, that's the mount. Alright, thanks for watching. Alright, I got 3 of these installed. That's the front one, obviously. That's the back one. Let's see, there's the pin hanging out. Slowly go down and show you underneath the truck. Very slowly. Okay. It is, I welded it to the frame, front and back. And it goes right up to the frame. Bolts in on the bed rail. And when there's a load on it, it'll push up against the bed. And it'll try to pull up from the bottom, which it won't be able to do either because it cancels each other. And then the arm, I'm laying down so it's hard to do, but the arm just slides out when you don't need it. So if you're looking from the truck sideways, you'll see this little pipe here, but that's about it. That worked out pretty slick. Alright, I'm tangled up in the camera now. So that's all you see on the side. I'm fairly discreet. I can't see a damn thing. Anyway, that's what it looks like. And this bracket slides all the way into the frame, making this almost a little over, almost a 1/4 inch thick steel when the 2 of these are together. So that's not going anywhere. Alright, this lighting is poor and my back's killing me, so that's the DIY truck camper mounts frame tie downs. Turned out pretty good, I think. You can just take these off and store them in your rig. Put them in when needed. Alright, that's it.